Oh, it just goes. Okay. I was expecting an intro, but alright then. Hey there, everybody. We're Vixie and Luna. And, we're equal parts giddy and completely terrified. Uh, yeah, this is Legends Arceus. This is a game we've been waiting for, like, a while. Today we're finally playing it. It's weird to think about. I hope I could turn autosave off because, yeah, that's a possible issue. Yeah, it just goes. We're in the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon dimension now, I guess. It is well that thou art here. I am that which humans call Arceus. Now, I wish to know thine appearance. Man. Oh, this is the funny whiplash of getting interrogated by a professor versus getting interrogated by God. Weird. I guess, well, dang it. Controller drift, please. Yeah, it's like I commended this controller for, or these Joy-Cons for like lasting as long as they did, because these are the Joy-Cons that came with the system. And as soon as I commended them for that, whoops, they started just being weird. Yes, that's us. Vixie Luna. Soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee. A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokemon. Vixie Luna. Seek out all Pokemon, and thou shalt find me once more. Is that the first time a Pokemon has, like, been quote-unquote voiced in the main series? Probably not. Is it just straight up Isekai? Oh yeah, that's God. I bestow upon you technology. Oh man. Oh boy. What can I say but oh boy? I don't wanna. Hey, you're finally awake. Hey, Laventon. There's a space rift in the background. I guess we're not gonna address that. Be concerned with the girl, I guess. You gave me quite the shock, falling from the sky like that. But thank goodness you seem unharmed. Who are you? I'd like to ask you the same. I mean, you fell out of the sky, you understand. Come on, who in the world does that? I must say, your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I don't know. Yeah, it's just straight up Isekai. Huh. I did not expect that somehow, I guess. I see. You seem in a bit of a pickle. Might I offer some directions? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay? I don't know. I just got isekai'd. So you don't know anyone around here, and you don't know even where to spend. I can read, I promise. Even where to spend the night. Well, this is a proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? I don't know what to do. I don't know anything. That's our motto. I see. Well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such need. Well. You have fine taste in Pokemon just by proxy of having Rowlet. Just saying. Oh my, I'd completely forgotten. I just caught up to these 3 runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as if they knew you'd appear here. Ah, but do you even know what a Pokemon is? Of course I do. I got a Pokeball on my shirt. That should be weird to you, considering, assumedly you just invented the dang thing. That's a relief. Though you fell out of the sky, it seems, we have some common ground, eh? Yes, well, these 3 Pokemon belong to me, mysterious creatures that they are. Oh yes, and what might your name be? Oh, so you're called Vixiluna. Vixie's fine, for now. That name has quite a ring to it. Really, it's two names mushed together, but okay. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. Oh, but I do apologize. I haven't even introduced myself. I could read. As the benefit of a player, I can read your name tag there. My name is Laventon. I'm something of a Pokemon professor. That is to say, I'm a scholar seeking out to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon such as these 3 would... that text advanced on its own. Oh, blast and bother. Is he supposed to be... I guess he's supposed to be British. My darling Pokemon. Why must you run from me again? I'm terribly sorry. But do you think you could round them up for me? I beg you. Wait, you 3! Wait! Yeah, not gonna address that any? I guess not. Okay, there's nothing. See over here. Let's just do the objective. It's... Yeah, it's like I'm not sure how to do stuff for a open world game, but we'll try. There's a glowing beeping object over there. Oh, I expect to just pick it up. You found something that resembles a phone. Thank you. Imagine God modifying your phone. I bestow upon thee this Arce phone, and thy mission seek out all Pokemon. Insert some snide remark about how not all Pokemon are in this game. There's admiring the game. Isn't it like super stellar? It's like this is like again just like extremely brief first impressions. It's not like super stellar, but it's like it looks a lot nicer than trailers made it look actually. Alas, yet another miss. Aha! I'm glad you came to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you see. Well, why not ask me, a Pokemon protagonist? I'd love to give I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you about these three first. That one is Rowlet. Rowlet can photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently it battles using its sharp feathers. That one over there is Cinderquil. The fire burning on Cinderquil's back will flare up whenever it's surprised or irate. The Pokemon near the pond is Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating in the water, and it can battle while using a shell-like object on its body, and it eats invisible hamburgers. Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing. How about catching Pokemon? Here are, my girl, Pokeballs. Throw these at Pokemon to catch them. Oh, you just get me 50? Okay. Throw out Pokemon. These balls will be crafted by hand if you gather the necessary materials. Sweet. Ah, but that won't do for an explanation, will it? I do apologize. Let me be more thorough. Now, I've mentioned already that Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to What? Can they? What? This is news to us. I guess that'd be an explanation for why they're essentially called pocket monsters, even before Pokeballs existed. And that's where the Pokeball comes in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one of them at a Pokemon and... why, the Pokemon will just shrink down and fit inside the ball, comfy as can be. And with that, you've caught a Pokemon. I know we've just met, but I'm afraid I've no one else to turn to. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my 3 runaways. Now, the proper technique is to take aim at the Pokemon and then let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Though, far be it for me to say, I suppose, given my own dire lack of skill in this area. Okay. It's Tutorial Town. It's a modern Pokemon game. Yeah, hold down ZR. Keep moving as you do. Use the right stick to adjust your angle and aim carefully. Target Pokemon. Release ZR to throw the Pokeball. If you re-aided a Pokeball and do not want to throw it, if you've readied a Pokeball and you don't want to throw it, press B to cancel the throw. Okay. Okay, that's the throw button. I don't know if it's giving me the... if this is like a roundabout way to... how do I... yeah, hi, Rowlet. How's it going? Warrant. Because I don't know if it's a roundabout way to pick your starter, but I'll go for Rowlet first, just in case. Oh, wonderful. You've caught a Pokemon. I see you've quite a knack for this Pokemon catching business, Vixiluna. Jolly useful skill you have there. Only 2 of my darlings runaways are left now. Still, this is most unusual. You don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest. I mean, it's Rowlet. It's the cutest thing imaginable. Where are you, Cinderquil? Yeah, is there a lock on? Yeah, there. Bop. Bop. Got him. I can hardly believe it, Vixiluna. Incredible. You know, many people fear to even approach Pokemon, never mind to catch them. Bravo indeed. Just 1 more to go. Let's wrap this sharpish, shall we? Okay, come here, Oshawott. Where are you at? There you are. What? Right in the nose. Your Pokeball-colored nose. Oh, it's just tutorializing they can break out. Yes, I'm afraid that can happen. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go, old girl. Well, you're awfully accepting either way. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. You see, the 3 Pokemon you caught have only just arrived at the village with help with our research. They won't yet listen to anyone. As I mentioned, they bolted from the village, almost as if they knew you'd come falling. I must say, Vixiluna, I was taken aback by how well you use Pokeballs. How is it that you catch Pokemon so ably when you've only just arrived here? Button presses make it easy, I guess. One can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here and now. Yeah, look at this strange technology you've never seen. Seek out all Pokemon. That object is an Arce phone, you say? What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somehow? If you'll indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. You see, I have a dream to compile this region's first complete record of its Pokemon. We in the field call such a catalog a Pokédex. Yes, a proper Pokédex is a wonderful work of research, containing detailed records of all the Pokemon we found in the region. But in order to properly document all Pokemon, one must, of course, catch them. I mean, you could just observe them in the wild like a normal researcher. And therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokeballs only have just been invented, and not many have mastered the skill of using them. Enter you, a person with a clear talent for catching Pokemon. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all those Pokemon caught. A situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? Come on, what do you say? Shall we help one another, my girl? Sure, that's enough to convince a protagonist, I guess. Then whoever and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. We've a Pokédex to complete. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Then we'll sort out your lodgings and find you some proper clothes and a meal and all that. Follow me then, onward to Jubilee Village. That's a bin going on in the background. Laventon has not been one to acknowledge it, I guess. It's just sort of there. Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe, my good guardsman. This young lady was of great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing her into the village for a bit. This way, if you please. Oh, I got walkie bits. You know it's a real modernized Pokemon. This village was built scarcely 2 years ago. Okay. Oh, there's lots on screen to read. Help. Oh, bother it. Bother ration? I've never heard of that. Okay, I'd almost forgotten. I need to go and report that we successfully recovered the escaped Pokemon. May I ask you to wait for me at the canteen? It's just past the bridge here and to the left. The Wallflower, it's called. Your Arce phone is beeping. Somehow it seems to know where you need to go next. Map tutorials. I know how to function a map. If it's anything like Breath of the Wilds. Or just indeed like any other map in a video game. Okay, and now I have the full capability of running. Even though I don't have shoes on. Hi there. Weird facial hair person. Well now, aren't you awfully suspicious? The Wallflower's for Galaxy Team folk only, and we don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. Sadness. Who in the world are you? And what's that bizarre garb you're wearing? A Pokemon could slice right through those flimsy excuse for clothes. For you to get in here, someone must have vouched for you. Was it Professor Lavington? Do you two know each other? He's from a region a long way off. Not the most reliable of sort, though, letting Pokemon run off and give him the slip and all. Free Boredom just got away a while ago. If I hadn't been resting up after some Pokemon drubbed me with a move called Thunder Shock, I'd have corralled them all for sure. But the professor, well... Unfortunately, it's just as Ray says, I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. Ack! But everything will be quite alright now. Dixie Luna here has agreed to help us with our Pokédex. As in, she's going to join the Survey Corps? What makes you think that's a good idea? We can't just let any misfit who wanders out in the wilderness. Yeah. Don't be so surprised at people just appearing. People just, like, sort of show up. All the time, man. Assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. I am the captain of the Galaxy Team Survey Corps. You may call me Silene. Professor Lavington has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon and how they slipped out of his control. And now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. You look to be 15 or so. That's the perfect age. That's the perfect age to go into the wilderness, fighting all sorts of dangerous animals. We can't simply take a stranger who wanders in among us. Speaking as someone from the future, do not utter those words so lightly, without any idea of their skills or origins. Tomorrow we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Oh ho! Most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite all right. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share a meal and some pleasant conversation then, eh? Benny, old chum, the usual potato mochi, if you please, but make it for 3 today. Wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Your potato mochi never fail to please. I never had mochi. Where'd you find this stranger in the first place, Professor? Ah, well, you see that great old hole in the sky? Well, we finally addressed it. The one where people call the space-time rift? Our new friend fell right out of it. Was that a joke? Come now, I'm a scientist. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I concern myself only with facts. If only that were so true, with... Not all scientists are concerned with the facts. Now, you already know that there are many Pokemon here in Hisui region. Sure, they're all over the place, in the grass, the forest, and the ocean. It's up to a survey corps to study them and figure out what kind of creatures they are. Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. I know this owning an adorable little owl. It's all but impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess, or what sorts of wondrous things they can do. But that's where Vixiluna will come in. You know, these animals with superpowers, let's have a 15-year-old fight them. She successfully caught 3 Pokemon, 3 of them in quick order, you understand. Nobody in the Galaxy team is capable of a feat such as that. This means we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. That's really something. We count ourselves lucky when we manage to catch a single wild Pokemon while fending off their attacks. Ah well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack. But the key to catching Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokeball well, and it seems our new friend is fearless enough to do just that. Does the Survey Corps really have the leeway to be enjoying leisurely meal like with this outsider? Your captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi, you know. The slow progress on that Pokédex of yours clearly has her on the edge. I'm sure we'll start to rein in a good captain's stress eating soon enough. Now have your fill, Vixiluna. And think, if you make it to the Galaxy team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. Oh, it'd be nice to never worry about a meal again. The team provides all its members with all its members' needs, even if said members fell out of the sky. That prerequisite, neat. That was quite delicious indeed. You're awfully relaxed about this. You do know that we won't get to have Vixiluna join the Survey Corps unless she passes a trial. Not to worry, I have complete confidence in Vixiluna's skills. Let's hope that's not misplaced. Vixiluna, was it? For tonight, at least, we will provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters there. It's a sweet house. But if you fail to pass the trial we put to you tomorrow, you must move on. You will be expelled from the village to meet your fate, and perhaps your death in the wilds. Wow, just speaking of death in the Pokemon. You would abandon this child in the wild. Captain Silene's like Hisui, in a way. They're both plenty harsh. For now, she simply puts on a stern front to help keep us all safe. At any rate, you think it's time we turned in for the night, eh? It's a good thing one can't fall out of the sky. Fall out of the futons. Let me start that over. It's a good thing one can't fall out of the futons we sleep in here. I imagine our new friend has enough falling for one day. As like you were talking so much about falling, I just kind of... the brain kind of just assumed you're talking about falling out of the sky again. And with that, I bid you both good night. Yeah, sleep tight. Still, people falling from the sky? That's some kind of story. Yeah, I guess it is just there. Okay. This episode's going on a bit long, but, you know, we can go for a bit long. Just to try and get the tutorial stuff out of the way. Or at least as out of the way as we can. Oh, this looks cozy. Objective point, bed. Oh yeah, I should probably switch off, check survey tips. Survey tips. And all sorts of useful information. Ah, okay. Okay, there's also an Odyssey section. Yeah, it's saving. Yeah, that just reminded me, maybe I should turn that off as soon as I could find something resembling a pause button. This. Here we go. No, not control settings. Text is already at fast, thank you. I might have to mess with the camera sensitivity. Yeah, just disable autosave, you know, for LP purposes. In Pokemon cries, dynamic range. Adjust the ratio between the loudest and quietest sounds. To make it easier here. I guess that's fine. Write that for now. Right. And that's saved, correct? Yes. Okay. Yeah, just again, I don't want to have the game save over a failed recording or something. Rest till tomorrow morning? Sure. Oh, controllers are rumbling. Why'd you zap that tree? That's kind of rude. That's a big looking tree. Hey in there, you awake? That was some wild lightning last night, right? It was a single lightning. Anyway, if you're up, come on out. Okie doke. Did you sleep all right? I know it's not easy in a strange new land. I mean, I don't know if I'd be able to sleep knowing I got transported like a couple centuries in the past. We'd better not keep Captain Silene waiting. Let's hurry to the headquarters. Okie doke. Hopefully we get back to gameplay, because, yeah, as again, it is a modern Pokemon, so there's a bunch of plot going. It's plot heavy in the beginning. Here we are, Galaxy Hall. What do you think? Ever seen a building this grand before? Don't give up, keep those eyes open. The wild Pokemon, they were everywhere, attacking from all sides. Sending them out by Parker Pokemon, but against a whole pack, outnumbered. This is what happens when you go so far out afield. But the Medical Corps will put you in no rights. You do realize that if you fail your trial and get flung out of the village, you could well die out there? Well, you might die even sooner than that if you have to take this trial on without a Pokemon to be your partner. Yeah, we're just being real casual about death. It just feels so strange for Pokemon in particular, because, like, I don't know. It's not like they shy away from death necessarily, because gosh knows the Pokédex entries talk about that all the time, but still. Just directly referencing the fact that the protagonist is mortal just seems out of character for Pokemon. Let us get straight to it. If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition Team, prove yourself capable of going out into the Obsidian Fieldlands and catching 3 different species of Pokemon, Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. 3 species right away? But no one has ever managed that. Did the stranger not catch 3 different Pokemon only yesterday? My trial should be simple enough for her. If the professor wasn't exaggerating things, that is. The Galaxy team does not have the means to provide those who only take without giving. If you wish to stay, you must prove beyond a doubt that you will be an asset to our cause. Oh, how nice of you. I will lend you one of the Cervicor satchels to carry whatever you may need in the field. That whatever it is you're wearing doesn't suit your satchel in the least. It's just a shirt. It's just a shirt, dude. I'm pretty sure just like regular shirts existed in ancient times. Or not ancient times, but just like slightly pre-industrial age era times. I expect you to step in if anything goes awry. Okay, check it, make a request, put the right button while consulting the map. Your Arce phone. Missions or story. Requests or side quests. Got it. Pardon, Vixiluna. Come with me a moment. Okay, are we picking a starter? Now then, a jolly good morning to everyone. What do you need, Professor? In order to complete our Pokedex, and, well, simply survive in this unforgiving land, Luna absolutely must pass this trial. And as a professor of Pokemon, I've got just the ticket to help accomplish that. Yeah, picking a starter. And I do all their cries one more time. Go on, Luna. Pick the Pokemon that strikes your fancy. With a partner Pokemon of your own, you'll be able to fight off the wild Pokemon outside the village. These little darlings are very dear to me, but it's plain to see they're rather curious about you. Well, my girl, which Pokemon would you like to keep as your very own? I would like Rowlet. Yes, sir. Crew. Do you want Rowlet as your first partner? Yes, sir. And with that, what are the Pokemon you caught at a Prelude Beach for me? Oh, how awfully meta I call it Prelude Beach. For me will now be yours to keep. Good show. I've tuckered Rowlet back inside its Pokeball for you, so take it. It's yours. Do I get to name it? You received Rowlet. A word of advice, my girl? Pay close attention to which Pokeballs are empty and which ones contain a Pokemon when you're out in the field. Okay, I guess that's the thing now. Look at those two cheer on their pal Rowlet. Or maybe they just want to help Vixiluna with her trial. That could be... Oh, that was Ray speaking. Sorry, Ray. That could be... They did go dashing the village when Vixiluna fell out of the sky, after all. Well, not to worry, you two. I'll have you assist me in my research for now. Foom plish plash. That's all they say. By the way, what species has Captain Silene charge you with catching? Well, that's smashing. All 3 of those species can be found in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Let me give you some Pokeballs to use during your trial, then. 20 Pokeballs, awfully generous for this object that has just been invented. These Pokeballs may be handcrafted, but they work a treat, as you've already seen. You'll have this trial cleared in no time. Let's be off. I'll show you the way to Obsidian Fieldlands. Meet me at the gate to your left as you leave headquarters. Okay. Do I not get to name Rowlet? Really? I guess not. At least not for now. Oh, I only have 20 Pokeballs. Okay. Yeah, exploring the menus. Yeah. Hi, Rowlet. Can I just name... Okay, I can just name you. Okay, let's name you... Archimedes. Okay. Okay, that's all I wanted to do. Okay, getting the starter does sound like a good stopping point, though. Especially as it's gone on long enough. Is there a spinning animation? No. They removed that. Worst game 2022.